Hi, I'm Nathan Briner, Fitness Director at VeraVia. I want to take a few minutes to show you a dynamic warm-up that you can use before you do anything, say with some high intensity in it. High intensity interval training, circuit training, weightlifting, something along those lines. We want to give you some tools to warm up the body so it's ready for action. First thing we'll do is start out with some spinal movement. And you can start out by placing your hands on your knees and beginning to rock your spine up and down. All the way up, all the way down. And you want to feel your pelvis, your low back, your middle back, all the way up to between your shoulder blades, moving and gliding. In each of these different exercises, we'll take anywhere between 5 to 10 repetitions of the movements. And then the next version of this is to go side to side. Hands still on the knees, and you want to press the ribs out to the sides. Out to the sides, and out to the sides. What I commonly see is people what I call chasing their tail. So they're kind of wrapping around like this. You want to keep your tail more or less stationary and then learn to push the ribs out. Side to side. And then come up and we do a little rotation. Easy rotation. And you want to be able to lift up the heel that you're turning away from as you go from side to side. You want nice loose arms. So there's no tension in the body, and you're learning to just twist and mobilize those spinal joints. About 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Nice loose arms, and then we'll let that go. Let's get some motion into the shoulders. You're going to interlock your fingers behind your lower back, and then pulling the hands together, and then trying to get the elbows together. And then separating the hands, letting the elbows come forward and the back to relax. Here it is from a forward gaze. We'll take the palms together, elbows way, way back. And then spreading the palms, elbows forward, round back. Let's do a few more like that. Open the chest, drop the chest, open the shoulders, round the shoulders. 2 more. And you can do any number of these that you want to do according to what you're feeling in your body. If you're a little bit more stiff, you might add a few more reps in there. Let that go, and a little similar one, we'll take the hands interlaced again, right underneath the chin, lift your elbows to the ceiling, and then bring the elbows together underneath and round yourself. Inhale, bring the elbows up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's get 2 more. And 1 more. Let that go, roll your shoulders. And then we'll do a little tricep stretch. Arm comes up, second hand to hold the elbow. We're going to breathe in and lift and relax. Lift, pull that arm up and back and relax. Lift, relax, 2 more. Lift, this opens the chest, opens the shoulder joint, and 1 more. And second side. We work in and out of the pose. We call that dynamic. And this is a much healthier way to organize and ready your body for workouts than static stretching. And then letting go. Once again, a little shoulder rolling. And the other direction. Good. And then we'll take the hands behind the head and open those elbows. Use those back muscles, feel the chest open, and then we'll do the opposite. Elbows come together, elbows open, elbows together, elbows open, elbows together. Let's do 1 more. You'll definitely start to feel some heat coming into your body as you do this. I sure feel some heat in mine already. We'll take a little wider stance, and we'll start to stretch over, opening up the whole side, and bring it out. Let's do a few like that, just reaching over. Ribs are opening, shoulders opening. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Let's try the other side. Again, soft knees and reaching over. So stretching the side body, the lat muscles, all of the rotator cuff muscles, getting a good motion here. And 1 more after this. And then come out. Next step, we'll take a very, very wide stance and place the hands on the knees. What we want to try to do is give a lot of our body weight to our hands and take it out of the legs, so it feels like you're supporting yourself mostly with the arms. Then turn your chest to the side and turn your chest to the side. So we have spinal rotation. This is going to work into the groin muscles, starting to open up the hip joints. And of course, the shoulders, you can see, are getting a nice rotation here as well. A couple more. One more to this side, one more to that side, and then walk the feet in. The next step we'll do, we'll put one foot in front of the other so it's not like you're standing on railroad tracks, hands on your hips. And we're going to push the hips toward the forward foot so they go out to the side. We're looking for a little sensation of stretch here on the outer hips. Some people who ask for IT band stretching, things like that, you might consider doing this because it will open up the hip muscles here and certainly elongate that IT band. So we do about 3 there. Then we're going to do 3 as though we're standing on a tightrope. Same thing, I push from the back foot to the front foot. And we're opening up again, same area of the hip. And then come out, and we'll do one more where we actually cross over. And this is the deepest stretch for this hip from this particular point of view. And again, pressing out, little balance challenge here. And one more. Let's do the other side. Remember, we start with a little bit of a railroad track stance. We're going to push from the back foot towards the front foot to help open up the side hip. We'll do about 3 in each position. Here's our third. Then we move toward a tightrope stance, balance challenge. And then we go for our crossover stance. Again, working on that balance. Pressing from the back foot to the front foot. And then come out of there. Placing your hands on your hips, feet about hip width or so, you're going to stir your hips around. 3 in one direction. And then we'll go 3 in the other direction. Low back, gets the hip joints, gets the legs ready for action. I'm going to turn to the side for this one. This will be our hamstring stretch. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Bending your back leg. We'll interlace the fingers and slide right on down to the depth that we can go. And then come on back up and down and up. And so you're feeling, or looking for feeling, to move into the hip joint, the hamstring of the forward leg. 2 more. And 1 more. Come on up and we'll switch sides. Remember, the back leg is bent. Let me turn to the side so you can see. Back leg is bent, front leg is straight. We're down and we're up. Just like that, in and out. There's no ballistic movement. We don't slam through the stretch, but we're gently moving in and out to elongate those muscle fibers, opening up the joints. And 1 more. And we'll pause there and work into the quadriceps stretch. Here, balance challenge, you might have to hold onto a wall, a door, or anything along those lines. You're going to pick up the back foot. And on this one, we're going to work to take the thigh behind us. So I breathe in and reach back. Breathe in and reach back. It's quite common to do that while pitching forward, but that doesn't actually open up the hip joint. So once again. And 1 more. And then let that go. We'll do the other side. You grab the foot, and we do our work. We're trying to pull the leg behind the body with an inhale. I'm not too concerned about pulling my heel into my bottom. That can put a lot of strain on a number of people's knees. So I just work more on pulling the thigh bone back and opening up the hip joint. You'll get plenty of motion in the quadricep muscles with this without having to compress the knee. Let's take a calf stretch next. We'll take a nice long stance for this one. Our job is to try to push down the back heel into the floor and lift it and press it. So we're elongating all the calf muscles and deep foot muscles. And 1 more. And we'll do one on the second side. A decently long stance. And you're looking to feel that when you press down into that back foot heel, you're actually feeling a little bit of lengthening happening in the calf muscle, a little bit of that stretch sensation as we open up the muscle fibers. A couple more. And last one. And then let's bring it in. Let's finish this dynamic warm-up with a little bit of squat, a full body motion, hands out, and come down and up. Arms are out just for balance, and you're going to challenge however far down you can go. If you can move your butt all the way to your heels, go ahead and do that. This gets all the major joints of the body, powers up all the muscles, so you're ready for action. We're going to get 3 more. 2 and 1 more. 3. Now that's a great way to warm up all the major joints of the body. I highly recommend you do that before you do any strenuous exercise, weight training, circuit training, CrossFit training, anything like that. So your body is warm, the blood is pumping, your nervous system has had a chance to feel some motion. I think you'll feel a lot better in your workouts. Thanks for stopping by.